So I've done a lot of videos on individual pieces as they were going up, but I don't think we did a full walkthrough to show off everything, and not everything was done either. So we've got the little Tykes toddler bed there in the back that was transformed into a Halloween decoration, and we've got this pirate ship with a little monkey on the top, mermaid on the side here, a little guy overboard in the water on this side, and another guy overboard with somebody trying to lift him up out of the water. And in the foreground here up front, we have Candy Corn, our sea dragon or sea serpent, sea monster, whatever you want to call him. And we've got this guy in the water. The idea was to have them a little bit closer to each other so it looked like he was about to be eaten by the sea dragon, but we changed our mind and moved him back a little bit further so he wouldn't be blocking the view of the pirate ship from the road. We did intend on having somebody trying to wrangle the sea dragon with a skeleton on his back. We may still do that, but let's keep going. So you got the mermaid on this side. And you can see a little better that guy overboard like I was talking about. And we've got Captain Cutlass back there. His volume's turned down so it doesn't disturb all the neighbors and get them mad at us. Up above that, we've got our parody of Jack Sparrow with a bottle of rum in his hand. Then up here, we've got pirates with some Neverland kids strung up and Tinkerbell in a little cage here. You can watch a video, and we'll probably make another video a little more in depth about this process, but this is a really cool, cheap craft you can do for, well, I mean, pretty inexpensive. And same thing, the little skeletons hanging up there weren't very expensive either, and that's a Dollar Tree rope holding them up too. Then this was another DIY project, our pillory, and that was an interesting lesson for me too. This is not actually called a stock, or stock only binds your feet, and pillory is what this is actually called, where it restrains your head and hands, and it's mostly for humiliation. This was practiced in the colonies here in the States, and in England and other places as well, actually. So this is one of my favorite, I guess, overlooked pieces of it because it's off there in the back, but it's basically a zombie pirate over there. So that's all of our pirate stuff. Then over just to the right of that, we've got the one that started it all for us, our giant 12-foot skelly, with the 10-foot skelly or skeleton from At Home. This one is not a Home Depot one, and I don't know who makes this dog. She found that one on clearance at Walmart. It was damaged. And we've got a cat too that didn't make it out this year because it needs to be repaired. And I think this one is a 7-foot skeleton. They're available at Home Depot on and off and at home, and I think they're basically identical too. Then over here in the tree, we've got these characters on their swings with a strobe light on them. So we've got this ghostly girl. I don't actually know what this one's called. And then a witch over here. You've got a bat hanging in a tree and a snake. A little gravestone and a zombie squirrel down there. And I'm interested to see how many people actually catch this guy too. But there is a strobe light pointed up at him, so hopefully that tips people off that they should be looking up. And hopefully he's not going to hit anybody. So as long as they're not too much taller than me, they should make it through there without getting hit. We've got skeletons all over the yard, but only pirate skeletons on the left side of the house. So in the front yard, we've got regular skeletons up here, little mini skeletons with the witch's cauldron. This little dude climbing up there or swinging around, and another one sitting up there, and another one on top of the cat, and another one down here on top of the witch's feet. Then we've got the groundbreaker skeleton right up front here, and he's been holding up really great. He's been out pretty much in a whole month now, because we started in the beginning of September, and rains and winds have not really messed with him at all. That's not the case for all these guys. Some of them have been pushed around and beaten up a little bit, particularly any of the witches with hats. That's hard to keep them on in the wind. Now I did get the projector turned on, so you can see Jackie's project here in the front window, giving our trick-or-treaters something else to check out too. So that plays on a loop through a couple different videos, and it's pretty cool how it projects onto the window like that. She's got a screen inside, so it almost gives it a double projection, so it's kind of cool and ghostly looking. Then we've got this big spider down here munching on this dude, and this guy trying to save him. We do have another spider up there, and this guy definitely got pushed around in the wind some, and we might need to adjust him. Let me check that out. But okay, he's got another string here, but it's tangled up. So this was anchored so it would not twist all the way around in the wind, but supposed to kind of face this way and then just wobble back and forth a little bit in the wind. So need to adjust that. And out here, this is the first year we've really done anything in the side yard here. We got my favorite one, the Headless Horseman. I think this is well, to me it is the best prop ever released for Halloween. And even though there have been some other really cool ones, like I love the dragon that we got as well, I think this one is always going to be my favorite. The witch is out this year for the first time for us. Then we've got some evil pixies kind of scattered all over the place on this side. We've got one biting this guy in the head. We've got one on top of that. Predator of the Night is what it's actually called. I've just been calling it the bat demon vampire creature, but you know, he does actually have a name. Then there's this one hanging from this branch. We've got another pixie back there. We got that skeleton stabbing the dragon in the back here. And this guy, yeah, the wind definitely moved these skeletons around some. And I did notice that guy over there. He was actually facing the dragon, and it looks kind of cool with him attacking that pixie, because it looks like he's trying to save his friend. So probably will leave that one there, but did notice his hand is broken off, and his arm might be dangling now, so he might need some attention too. And here's our Stranger Things tribute over here. We've dressed up a skeleton in the tree to look like Elle. We got the Demogorgon and this swamp creature and another pixie all the way up there. So that's a full walkthrough of everything we put out this year. Let us know what you guys like the best. And we're already coming up with more ideas for next year. We just got to figure out where to put all this stuff. And I think the pirates will definitely be returning. Some of this stuff might just go in storage until a later date again, because we don't want to do the exact same thing all the time. And so far we've had a very different display every year, and we want to kind of keep that tradition going, but for the local kids that come by to see new stuff. And that's everything. Probably do another video here where I'm not talking as much.